welcome back to the Elder Scrolls. So just to let you all know in advance, I'm going to be going away for a couple of days, like 3 or 4 days. So this series in particular might be a little slow coming out. There might not be any episodes for it, because obviously pre-recording, you know, I do 3 episodes a day. Pre-recording 15 episodes is not going to lead to the best content, let's be reasonable. So I'm probably going to put this one on pause because there's still a lot of other background stuff I have to work on, like working out why the kids are dying off immediately. Some of the other necromancy stuff needs a little polishing up as well, so I want to give this one the best chance it's got. I don't want to just half-arse it, right? So this one will be going on pause. The other 2 series will be carrying on as usual, ideally. If I can get a little bit of extra time before I leave, though, I'll try and get a couple more of these episodes turned out so that you guys aren't missing out too much. Because who would want to miss this face, huh? Kanakra the Hut of Nar Shaddaa and his just disgusting, horrible slug face, huh? Anyway, this episode we've got plenty to be getting on with outside of that. So I want to kind of go a little bit balls to the wall with this. I want to try and get all the holy sites so that when we do come back to this, we can seriously come out swinging and get access to all the different features we got going on. Could we go for, like, hang on, I want to see what sort of, like, permutation of stuff we can get. So obviously we're going to go for Slowed Soap. So we've got Nagasta Kavakis as one of our doctrines there, which gives us, you know, necromantic rituals and whatnot. Slowed Soap is the ability to use our children for more useful things than just having an heir. So it's a way of, you know, basically having heir designation, but not letting the other children go to waste. We could have, like, bloodthirsty gods, and we can also go for, like, I suppose divine marriage is pointless, polygamy is pointless, meritocracy is pointless because we've already got heir designation. What else could we go for? I guess, like, I mean, Ignatic clans would be interesting. Maybe, like, daring. That would be awesome. Prepared invasions. Or, like, Seabound would make the most sense, since they're just fucking filthy, disgusting frog creatures. This is kind of what I want to go for. Nagasta Kavakis, Bloodthirsty Gods, Slowed Soap, and Seabound. And then as leadership, obviously, we're probably going to go Temporal, right? We could try something different, though. Like a whole bunch of different slowed priests, one on every holy site would be fairly interesting, because the whole point of this religion, like I said, we're not really reforming it or restructuring it, it's just becoming more widespread, so it's giving us access to different things. It's sort of my headcanon for it. It's a shame you can't edit the, you know, the pop-up when you reform a faith, and it says, like, oh, slowed reformation. It's a shame I can't edit that to give it, like, a bit more of a backstory, but there we go. That's sort of the plan for that. This episode, I want to try and grab as many of the holy sites as possible, if that's even possible, because of course you got to remember, one of them is in Deir Kamal, which is a little bit kind of powerful right now. 11,000 men, I don't really want to fuck with these guys too much, but the others are sort of spread across Akavir here. We will have to go to war with some of the monkeys, and the way we can facilitate that is just doing just a shit ton of raiding, you know, like a crazy amount of raiding. So why don't we get these boys back and just immediately kickstart that, because not only will that give us the gold and the slaves and whatever else, because we did pass slavery as an acceptable thing last episode, right? Yeah, we did. All right. So not only will that give us gold and obviously build time, build cost modifiers, what we can do with this is give any of our prisoners, because I believe Mafala accepts sacrifices, she does, oh sorry, Namira. Not all Daedra accept sacrifices, Hermaeus Mora I believe doesn't accept them. We can truck whatever prisoners we get to Namira, and then any of the, like, duplicate Akaviri items. There's a lot of Dragonbone stuff here, a lot of powerful weapons, armor. We can truck that all to Namira as well, and then try and get some of our little buffs from that. Right, let's squad up. Let's take our personal domain levies as well, because apparently we've got way more boats than we need these days. Holy shit. We could summon some more skeletons. So like I said, as slowed, we do have the ability to summon more than just one band of skeletons, because we're a powerful necromancer and all that shit. Summon undead. We'll summon a few more. There we go, that's pretty decent. Alright, so let's get you guys merged and on the boats. Let's get you guys over... Excuse me? There we go. It's like, why my boat's not going anywhere, huh? I thought it was a glitch with the sea tail or something. Get you guys... Oh, look at that. That's like the perfect amount. Get you guys merged and on the boats, and then, my friends, let's head to, what have we got? We need to track down some decent artifacts, don't we? Oh, you guys can get out of here. Huttis army, oh my god, that's so good. Right, we want to find a decent character amongst Akavir who has some really, really powerful artifacts. Obviously, the more they've got, the more chance we've got of stealing something, right? Let's search all. Let's reset all. Let's load. I don't think I set up a filter, did I? Let's just go artifact. It's a shame you can't save, like, the words that you type into the box as part of the filter. Like search term artifact, for example, or rare artifact would be a much better idea in hindsight. So let's try that. That's something for CK3. Paradox, if you're watching, which obviously you are, just bear that in mind for the future. We want to do Diplo Range, yes. We want to do Ruler, yes, so that we can actually steal the damn things. So what about we got, like, Fringo? You're the one with the map, right? Yeah, Map of Nirn would be good to grab. And he's, I assume, as he's a 1,000 Islander. I keep calling him 1,000 Isles. They're really not called that. That's from Game of Thrones, but there are, you know, a lot of isles. Mayor Fringo is right there. So we're going to try and siege. Obviously, we'll have to siege the capital down first before we can move on to the sub one. Do you have any artifacts? This guy's artifacts as well. Fire and Faith. It's better than nothing, huh? And we can maybe send a mud crab to Namira. They might be into that. All right, let's go for it. Fuck it. Let's just go for it. No more chatting, more gameplay. I do fall into that trap quite a lot with this one, I will admit. All right, so you definitely are the guy we're after. Absolutely you are. Who? This monkey has turned out to be a garbage wizard. They can shoot sparks from their fingers or something. That's what they've learned in prison. Oh, nice. Military theories. Military technology spread rate plus 25%. Not particularly useful right now, I will admit. What's the overall tech rate of Akavir? Never really considered this. I think they're supposed to be a little more advanced than Tamriel, aren't they? Let's go for, like, what would we be interested in realistically? I mean, we can get retinues in the form of military organization. Oh, you know what? It's kind of like the same, isn't it? Let's get back to that a second. Yeah, it's more or less the same, although the spread rate, I guess, on Akavir will be a little bit slower because it's all, you know, a lot more fractured. Yeah, that's fairly interesting. All right, and of course, it's, you know, the Akaviri up here aren't going to be able to steal from the Akaviri down here, whereas on Tamriel, it's a bit more of a square shape. Anyway, let's get to work then. So, it was this one here we want to raid, and then we should really be looking for, like, Dragonbone, because Dragonbone is absurdly powerful. Hopefully, we can just type it in here and find it straight away, huh? Excuse me, I don't want this crap. We want to look specifically for flawless or superior, dragon bone or dragon armor. This guy actually may have something. Yeah, dragon bone sword, quality 5. So the higher the quality, the more shit we're going to get in return. That would be fantastic. Where are you? Shahib von of Banglasin is right there. Sweet. And this is why this place is so good to raid, because obviously we can just hop between them. They can't really send troops to come and stop us, because we've already got troops in the capital. They have to take, like, a straight crossing or stuff. It's going to be kind of pretty fun. I think pretty easy going in regards to the raiding. Let's get Natrantry and Pop Opera on there as well. Now, how are we looking at in terms of... Are they going to be able to stop us? Let's see how many troops the Monkey King has. So, 1,700. Again, they've got to take straight crossings to get to us, and that's going to absolutely kill their troops. More mints to be base. Look at the gold we've got. We're just sat on a mountain of gold. We should make an offering to... let's make an offering. She wants 31 gold. Fine, absolutely. Not only do you get a decent amount of Ardor, but the monthly Ardor you get from that as well, plus 5, is obviously fantastic. We should be doing that whenever we get the opportunity to. We can offer some artifacts, but they're all kind of fairly pointless right now. And she can't accept prisoners. Some Daedric princes. Maybe she doesn't accept prisoners then, because we do have 7 prisoners. Oh, man, that sucks. Okay, I guess there are only certain Daedra. I know, like, obviously, like, Mehrunes Dagon and Molag Bal accept sacrifices. So maybe this one just doesn't. That would kind of suck. Are they really going for that? This is what I'm talking about. Like, them trying to stop us is going to be very difficult. Oh, this person's sending us a mission. Thank you. I guess we got the mission from ourselves. Providing me with a plan. Thank you. And let's make ourselves a little bit of cash here. One thing I also need to take a look at. This is so easy. One thing I need to take a look at is the actual lifespan of the Sload and sort of see what we're looking at here in regards to whether or not we'll be able to actually finish through the Navigators of Akavir. Oh my god, they might be able to kill enough of our troops to stop us sieging. They might. It's going to be very fucking close. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, we're good. We're still holding strong. Raiders have... Oh, we got how to build a well. Holy shit. I talk about this every series. Whenever we write a book, I always say, let's hope we get how to build a well. Here we go. Look at this. Build time minus 20%. Fantastic. I'll take that. Thank you very much. A little bit quicker on things. And because we've raided down a province here, we get to take them as slaves. That also gives, if we take a look here, local build time modifier minus 15% again. We, in the course of about 5 minutes here, have just halved our build time. Bearing in mind our stewardship and, you know, the ability to set our guy up here as... What's his overseeing construction like right now? Minus 25. We've got such a ridiculously small build time already. We've only just already started making some dents into that. That's fantastic. And this may give us our loot. Please grab something. Come on. I believe. Nothing. God damn it. Oh, there we go, though. This is pretty fantastic. Day after day spent training, night after night poring over treaties, terms, and manuals is finally paying off. I'm ready to take my next step in the studies and receive formal recognition for my abilities in one of the most declared specializations. We can become a journeyman sorcerer. That's a fantastic start. We can say, you know, that's fine. I'll roll with that and go and do something else. Or we can take this. Obviously, we're going to take the stewardship, and learning is fantastic for us right now. We lose a little bit of diplomacy. That's irrelevant. We're a fucking Sload. We're just a filthy, just an awful, disgusting frog creature. So that's not relevant. Okay, where do we want to move to now then? Where was that guy with the dragon bone weapon? We might even want to keep this for ourselves. And then, you know, as we raid, we'll try and upgrade it, or any that are inferior we'll chuck away. So what do you have? Dragon bone sword, and you are this guy in Mahawa, or is that this one? I mean, it's showing me... Oh, because he's part of a court. He actually has Banglasin. I'm not sure whether we have to raid the province he's in. I've never known this, or whether or not we have to raid his home province. I believe it's his home province, because we've had it before in fact, I'm almost entirely sure it's his home province. We've had it before in war, where people have sieged our capital while we've been out leading troops, and we've lost an artifact. Now, one thing I need to point out, we've got undead. 993 risen dead there. As you can see, they're kind of fairly garbage. 0.6, 0.6, 0.12 compared to heavy infantry. 0.14 for their melee phase. So the undead are just sort of, on average, fairly garbage, but good at pursue, apparently. Really? So the undead are good at chasing people down and sort of hunting them down and killing them. In sieges, that obviously means they're very good. They have garbage attack values and absolutely garbage, like really bad defense values. But just as a bulk unit to make your army seem a bit more impressive and to chase the enemy down, they're actually very useful. But you wouldn't want an entire army built out of undead. That's fairly bad. Oh, God. Amnunkret gains Independent Criminal Syndicate. And we can't do anything to stop that because there is no, like... I think you have to stop that with the Thieves Guild, don't you? Or something like that. We apparently can't stop that because there's no Thieves Guild of Akavir. That's a real shame. Alright, well, that's all we got, huh? Oh, well, I guess we'll leave then. Goodbye. Must go now. My people need me. Okay, so that's the only dragon weapon or the only dragon bone item in Akavir, huh? Let's just reset and just leave it as dragon. We'll be able to, like I said, we'll be able to see with our eyes whether or not someone is Akaviri. Yep, there's the guy right there that we've just raided. That's it. It's all on Tamriel. That's crazy. Or they've got something else called Dragon. Is there like a trait? Must be some trait to do with dragon anyway. It's not a big deal. Right, so what else can we get from Akavir? So things like katana, the Akaviri armor are also not terrible. So if we just type in katana here, that's obviously going to bring up a whole shit ton. We should just go rare artifact instead, because I don't know which katana is the best one. It's like Iron Hill, Akaviri katana, that type of thing. So Hoon Steward of Aniqui has ebony rings. I mean, the rings as well are worth something here. Let's go with the map of Nirn. Now, there was someone with a bundle of maps, wasn't there? Which we definitely want to go for, because that just to keep personally, the bonuses from those were absolutely insane. I wish I'd marked them as special interest now. We'll mark the best artifacts that we find as special interest. That way we can just keep bouncing between them. Because by the time we finished one off, we'll find the other one. That's a good artifact. Holy shit. Liminal Bridges. Morale defense plus 10%, damage plus 10%, learning plus 3. We might want to try and grab that for ourselves, because that's incredible. Because we've got garbage military, because we're slow. To try and round that off a little bit would be fairly nice. There's a smithing books, you're unlanded. Map of Akavir, we want to go, like, ruler, yes. I'm going to save this as, like, filter 2, which is filter 3, erase start 0, and all that garbage. Alright, what have you got, then? You're a king, so you've got to have something good, huh? Father of Nibban. I take that back. What was it called, like, map collection? I'm just going to type in map and see what we can bring up. If I can find that guy again, it'd be fantastic. Map of Akavir. Okay, so this guy is one thing I wanted to talk about as well while we're onto the whole raiding aspect of things. Reinforced chests prevent things from being stolen. Protection of theft against non-worn artifacts. So, even if this guy had some stuff, we definitely wouldn't want to go for him anyway, because he's got that reinforced chest. You can also get, like, vaults and things as well. Map collection. There you are. Oh, he was inland, though. I remember. That's why we couldn't get it. Who else? Has anyone else got, like, you got Map of Akavir, which would be kind of nice. You've got, because the game has not long started, there's obviously not too many maps, or just even artifacts in general, that have kicked around, because when they spawn in, they generally tend to stay around for quite a long time. Yeah, that's a shame. I think this might be something that would be best to come back to later, but as long as we've got slaves, I'm basically good for a while. We could obviously try and steal some different various books as well. Maybe even just raiding holy sites and things just to keep them weakened, like the lower the garrisons, and then we can move in and obviously take them out later on. So let's take a look at the holy sites then. On second thought, we don't want to embrace any new faith. I don't know what the hell that event is, huh? Bring the loot home. We should have taken that to our capital. Oh, yeah, the capital gets it anyway. I thought the influx of loot was wherever you landed, but no, it is always your capital. Good, good, good. All right, so let's put that down. Right, so holy sites then. We've got... Obviously, Thyala, we need to build a temple here. And in fact, we should do that right now, because we've got the lower build time and build cost or whatever else. We've got the slaves, which is going to make things slightly easier for us. Slaves also give tax income, really. And local tax modifier of 15%. That's huge. Why would oh, God. Oh, it's called 1,000 Monkeys, not 1,000 Islands. Uholo, 3,200 men on an island. Oh, my God, this is horrible. Holy shit, what happens if we lose this? Because they're targeting everything. Takes occupied titles. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait, that said takes all titles within the Duchy of... Vassalize will take everything held by Duke Kanakret in the Duchy of Nar Shaddaa. Oh, wow. This is horrible. If only we hadn't built that temple, we could hire troops. Oh, my God. This is horrible. Ransom those characters out. We're gonna have to hire some mercenaries. They're dying to attrition, though, which is obviously quite nice. The issue is when they siege these two down, they've probably got enough war score to just straight up win, huh? They haven't got boats. So they can't get off those islands. This is fucking horrendous. Oh my God. Okay. Right, so they paid ransom. Just keep ransoming them out. Just get as much gold as we can. Thank you. I appreciate that one. Get out of here. Why is it only ransoming them? Oh, because it's all the same guy who has to pay ransom on them all. That kind of sucks. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. Oh, is there just a ransom all prisoners button that this adds or something? No, nothing. That's a real shame. Now, we are a mage. Unfortunately, we don't really have any good spells. Like, we can't just blast them with a fireball or whatever, because we're just a necromancer, you know, we're just a crappy slow necromancer here. Okay. How help? What do I do? Tangmo Warriors Guild. They cost 10 gold per month. Although, it might be enough just to take back an island. We're going to have to do it. It's 10 gold per month. It gives us for 10 months. I mean, the war is going to be decided way earlier than that. We don't have enough friggin' boats now, huh? Wow, this is seriously, seriously bad. So get you guys on the boats, because you're obviously the strong troops. They're just peasants, though, right? They're just light infantry. I don't think this is going to be enough. I don't think this is even going to put a friggin' dent in them, to be honest with you. If we do that, and then pray, immediately reinforce, they're just going to get smashed. I don't think we can win this. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do here. Well, that's minus 100%. So now what? Is that game over? Huh. Huh. Well, shit. So what can we do to avoid a complete game over then? Fantastic question. We're still ransoming characters back off. That's fine. That's absolutely acceptable. So we haven't hired the troops yet. We've got 200 and... Oh, man, I wish I hadn't... If we hadn't built that temple, we'd be fine, because we could just, you know, buy some retinues or something. What can I do? So Casus Belli won't be invalid if we kill him, because it's an uprising, so another character will be just randomly generated to take over from this. What can we do to stop this then? I imagine this is because we've got Tangmo slaves, and local revolt risk plus 2.5%. That may have just fucked us. Can we grab another island quickly? Could we just grab something? Grab him as a tributary state? Is there any independent nation we could... What about, like, something up here? Could we just grab this? Declare war. No Casus Belli. Oh, God. I don't even know what to do here. Fine. This is not a problem. This is easy. Right, so we open our spellbook, and we just keep summoning as much undead as possible. Or do we even want to do that? We want to... Let's wait for our boats to reinforce. Can they get any more? Is this just going to be ticking war score? Nagasta is being transferred as lack of intrigue. 73%. Keep an eye on that one. If that doesn't go up and our boats are able to reinforce, we could send the whole thing. Maybe with an entire army, we would be better. Oh, you know what? That won't reinforce more than that because it's been sieged. Okay. We could just keep trying until we get friggin' lucky, but that seems a bit pointless. Yeah, no, this is horrible. Right. So let's take a look here. 3,100. They might not even have commanders on that, because this guy is here quite clearly, ruler leading troops. He has no other commanders. 3,100, but we can't land there either, because obviously it would be we can't land there because it's occupied. 1,700 men. Can we split this army down anymore and get them onto boats? Yeah, okay. So we've got 2,100 versus 3,000. Okay, the academy's finished building. Oh, great. That's fantastic. So we've got 2,000, 3,020. What do we do? What do we do here? Wait, has that war score gone down? Wait, what? That was at 70-something% a second ago. Sure. Total sellers into a deal. Wonderful. Oh my god, because they can't get the capital of the duchy, maybe? I don't know why that went down. Is it because we built a new holding, so that means that the war score, there's more war score to get? We could just build a bunch of holdings and white piece them. That's the worst tactic I've ever heard in my whole goddamn life. It would work, though. That's the worst part. They're not gaining any war score, so we could just sit here forever until we can build up enough troops, or... This is a horrible tactic, but it actually might fucking work. Okay, we'll just accept that as lost gold, and we'll test whether or not this works. I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to sit here. They're not gaining any war score. They're not gaining any ticking war score. We've let like 3 months tick at this stage. Just fucking sit here and wait then, my guy. Who cares? What can they do? They can't get boats. They can't get over to us. Yeah, sure. Let's just carry on with life as if nothing has changed. Excellent. We complete fire sale. Okay, cool. Thank you. Gain 67 reputation. They actually can't do a goddamn thing. We'll just sit here and build ourselves up then. It's not a problem. We'll just build ourselves up till we've got enough boats to take them down. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, I love it. Okay. So, military docks, we need shipbuilding level 5. Obviously, we can't get that for a while. Can we build boats at the temple? Is it like a temple dock? Garrison, levy, morale, tax, battle mages. Anything that gives boats. Let's take a look here. Tech. It's going to be a lot of tech, obviously, coming from the temple. That's sort of what they're there for. Battle mages, archmages, those would fry those goddamn monkeys. Yeah, no, that is it. This is going to be the world's longest civil war. Can we build any new buildings in the actual main building here, then? So we've got archers, garrison, levy. Please, just one boat. Please, just 1 or 2 boats. Nothing. Oh, my God. We're going to have to build, like, another city or something, or just try and work on this one a little bit. So military docks need shipbuilding level 5. We're not going to get there for literally years, like hundreds of years. Garrison levy, tax. This is absurd. Maybe a disease would turn up and wipe them out? Oh, galleys plus 10. What was that? Shipwright. We just need gold. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Look, they're not getting ticking war score. We can just sit here and we can starve them out. We can absolutely starve them out here. Who cares if these 2 isles are under siege or whatever? They still count as ours. Can we proselytize? Oh, God. We can still try and proselytize and flip it back to our religion. Huh. It was attacked by heathens. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, we can rank up. This is fantastic. Okay. So that's actually going to give us... Oh, it's still not going to give us the city build cost modifier, huh? Journeyman does, I assume, nothing. Fine. So Shipmaster gives us city build cost, city build time. That would be kind of important. This is honestly the stupidest thing I've ever seen in CK2. So one of the cool things that you get for ranking up in societies is that you gain certain artifacts. So they give us a strong box, as you see it there, a metal chest for keeping valuables safe. I believe part of the Wizard's Guild you get, like, was it like random rings? So like Rings of Aegis, I think it's if you are part of the, you know, if we were stayed part of the Transcendent Architects before they kicked out for being a Necromancer, we could have got a cool ring out of that. We can steal artifacts just by hiring the Thieves Guild, can't we? Oh, we can plot to steal artifacts as well. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. And then, of course, we can directly hire them. So we can say, hey, we'll pay you however much gold to go and grab something for us. What was that guy who had the... did we not mark characters of special interest here? Oh, there we go. Boom. Bring those back. Okay, so you're the guy with the map, right? Oh, he's got liminal bridges. You're the guy with the map. Can we send someone to go and steal that for us? Because that will give us diplomacy +3, stewardship +3. That's huge. Like, that's an incredibly good artifact. So let's send... what's the difference between those? Nothing. Okay, steal artifact. Go. Sazvistu's map collection should be mine. Hire a freelance thief. 25 gold. Done. Good luck, freelance thief. They failed. They absolutely failed. Well, that was 25 gold down the drain, huh? It's not like we could have used that gold for bringing stability and peace to my new empire. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management... Ah, good. Thyala is doing well. Everywhere else is on fire, and there's just monkeys everywhere, like, ripping off hubcaps and screaming and dancing on roofs and shit. We're fine, though. You know, the capital is looking absolutely fantastic. Are you kidding me? Mahalan War for Sahib Genpo's claim on Tangong. You guys are one of... Oh, Tangong is that one. Well, they're going to fight each other now. Holy shit, this is incredible. Send them back over there. So they're trying to take Tang... But they are hostile to these guys. They are hostile to these guys because they're an uprising. They're always going to be hostile to them. They're not going to attack the capital because we've got boats raised. In fact, I should probably get rid of those goddamn boats for now, huh? 31 boats, though. That's good. That's a great start. Let's put down... Or let's just raise our troops in our capital and just sit there in case they do somehow manage to siege the capital, because that would just be the worst thing we could expect right now. Talk the seller into a deal. Wonderful. Some gold. Thank you. We got 20 gold out. That's pretty good. Oh, they actually did try and go for the... Go for the other monkeys, you fool. Actually go for the war goal. Kill them off for me. This is ridiculous. So that's just new administration. Oh. Oh, right. Of course, yeah, we do, because it's not long since... Oh, God. Shit. Local revolt is plus 10%. So can we get a peasant revolt on top of an uprising? Will they fight one another? I have no idea. I'm really... Oh. Through your study of the art of necromancy, you've become aware of certain forces at work in the shadows of reality. If you were to align yourself with one of the powers, your own magical strength could be fortified significantly. We can draw our strength from the Soul Cairn, or the Order of the Black Worm can guide us. I mean, needs begat must. We can always convert back because it's a holy site on our island. We can convert back whenever the fuck we want, right? Oh, hang on. Wait, you can't do that in the Outer Kings, though, can you? Well, we can convert back. It's not a big deal. Soul Cairn? The Soul Cairn would allow us to make a deal with the Ideal Masters. I don't know what the Black Worm actually does for you, though. Sure, let's go for the Soul Cairn. Oh, it gets rid of Namira. That sucks. Oh, but you can actually speak... Oh, this is cool. I didn't know this was a thing. Soul power. The Ideal Masters currently have 1,000 soul power available. What? And what is this then? Status normal. I didn't know this was a thing. They dislike the kind and the compassionate. They like us because we're cruel, ambitious, and a necromancer. Undead General? Undead Horde? What? Undead General loan. We can loan him out. Okay, cool. But we need obviously money and things first. Can we sacrifice prisoners to them? I don't know, but we'll have to give that a go. Soul Harvest. We need to publicly follow the Ideal Masters. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, hacker voice I'm in. Personally adopt faith. Soul harvest my people. That's like super, that's premium slowed right there. Yes, performing soul harvest, giving national revolters plus 10%, general opinion minus 15. Who gives a fuck? It gives us 6 soul favor per month, did that say? That's fantastic. And the levy reinforcements, 10 most slaves. Did it work? Is that it there? Moonstone deposits? Did that even work? Stop. Oh, no, we are soul harvesting. There we go. That's fantastic. Okay, roll with it. Absolutely roll with it. Performing soul harvest. Ideal master's opinion plus 15. Another raving mob of doubt. Oh, come on. Are you joking? So now there's going to be like, oh, 7,000. We might be just permanently at war for the rest of the series. Well, it's unique. If nothing else is said, you can't argue that it's not unique, huh? And then those guys are stood just basically waiting to try and stop us here. Good God, what the hell is going on with this campaign, huh? And now we're doing a grand soul harvest. I didn't know this was a mechanic. This is awesome. Otherwise, I'd have probably just done this from the start. Hey, debase events with less precious minerals for profits. This is much cooler than anything I can make anyway. Check on Brood. We do need an heir, but obviously I still haven't worked out what the hell is causing that. I think it's just an event that stops new Slowed from appearing. My liege, the people of Volatra have progressed beyond our own technological level. I've managed to study their advancements and documents enclosed here should help us. Thank you. How about you study these people and find a way to... We need the Thrasian Plague. My God, would the Thracian Plague stop them? Or we'll become an expert sorcerer. That's also kind of cool. What can we even cast any new spells now? I think because we're like a dedicated necromancer and also a slowed, we're kind of limited in just being a necromancer, you know? Oh, God. So 6,000 there, 7,000 there. They've gone up to like 12,000 men. Yeah, they're up to 14,000 men. Just let them... If we leave this, will they just keep duplicating forever? By the end of this campaign, they're going to have like 300,000 men. This is so strange. Okay, so I have a plan, and bear with me on this one. Let's leave the Navigators of Akavir. Go back into the Transcendent Architects. I'm pretty sure they'll just let us join, right? Even though we've been kicked out once already. We've just got to hope that before we get kicked out, we can level up our magic education. If we can do that, there are certain traits that we'll gain access to that would make us a lot more powerful. There are certain things we can do with a level 4 magic education. Not only that, you can also level up to level 5 and become a legendary, like I talked about before, which is awesome. But because we're shrewd, there is a higher chance of us being able to gain Master Mage quicker. Coupled with, obviously, higher learning increases the chance of that. Being ambitious increases the chance of that. So with all of that together, I'm hoping we can just level up as part of the society as we go through it again. Hopefully they just won't straight up ask us to leave. That would suck a lot. The downside is obviously we're not going to make as much gold, but, you know, I think it'll be worth it because it will give us access to so many more spells. I was trying to work out, I was looking through the files, trying to work out why we didn't have access to so many spells. It is essentially just because we are a crappy mage. We're only experienced, not, you know, master or legendary. If we get either of those, though, these guys... All 15,000, 20,000, 300,000 of these monkeys, however many there are, they won't stand a goddamn chance. It just takes that little bit of leveling up. Shit. Loser trait necromancer. Yeah, but we're still worshipping the ideal master, so who gives a shit? We're already here. I mean, we can still get, you know, undead hordes. It doesn't matter. We just say it's going to take us longer because obviously we're now based on soul power. So we have 800 soul power, they have 1,072 available, and we need to spend our soul power with their soul power to be able to summon that army. It's a bit more of a complex system, but it still would work. You know, we can still get these hordes and things like that. Oh, they can also offer us Wealth of Oblivion. I actually didn't know that they could do that. I wonder if it's like oh wait, Undead Invasion. If you were to pledge your own soul to them and promise them untold thousands more, they would certainly support your endeavors greatly. If we get 1,000, if we get 12,500. That's cool. Now, is this just our soul power? Is this universal? So, our soul power could obviously increase faster than theirs. I guess maybe they just gain like 10 per month or something like that, right? Whereas we can gain a varying amount, either less or more. So, hopefully this is like independent. This is just for us. And obviously, you know, the AI isn't also draining the soul power. Otherwise, that could take a little bit. We can still summon undead, though. We've already got to where we need to be. Oh, we're an aspiring poet. What the hell would slowed poetry sound like? To be honest with you, I'm probably going to say no to this because it gives diplomacy. And our diplomacy, like, that's not going to put a dent in our garbage, but we still would get, well, we get to 2. I thought we were actually lower than that. Why have we gained more? We were, oh, I guess there was maybe a temporary thing draining it. Either way, I didn't think we want that. Poetry was never meant for others. We'll try and get a different lifestyle instead, because, you know, something like strategist will obviously be infinitely better than just being a garbage poet, huh? Some prospective students of magic are visiting the Guildhall and would like to learn the basics of self-defense. Yes, we're an expert in self-defense as our round burns. That's great news. So, let's just see how this soul power pans out. This is rolling the dice, right? This is, sure, okay, our wife wants to get separate bed chambers, whatever. This is very much a roll of the dice. You know, if we don't get Master Mage, the ability to not be able to summon troops and everyone could fuck us if these guys suddenly turn up with an army big enough to take our capital. That would be a game over that we can't do anything about. Oh, the attrition's killing them again, though. We just gotta hope that a plague hits them or something, and whittles their troops down quite a lot. What are they like? Mild winter. Oh, they're only back down to 7,000 men. That kind of sucks. Well, at least they can't really go much beyond that, because the supply actually in the island is kind of garbage anyway. 17.7% low. In fact, our revolt risk here is also ridiculously high. Yeah, maybe involve some martial law then for a while. Oh, because the soul harvest. Yeah, I remember. Oh, God. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, we can sacrifice prisoners. Right, go. Give them. And they gain soul power from that as well. Oh, right. So sacrificing prisoners is a direct way to basically feed their soul power, because you're, you know, offering them souls. And we can't just make them an offering. Like, obviously, we give gold to the Daedra. That won't work for this guy, because, you know, they're horrible zombie hordes in the soul can. I assume these are the soul... Yeah, it's the ideal masters. They're soul can, right? Right. Well, in that case, then, I guess we'll just go raiding and get ourselves a shit ton of prisoners. These guys can't get off their island, so we might as well get off ours and go and do something with our lives. Oh, we can't raid because we're not at peace. Shit. My God, can we build stuff fast? I just thought I'd invest a little bit of gold here, but no, it's so fast to just build, like, I built Transcendent Tower there, give Battle Mages Archers, anything to start building up to try and stop these guys, but my God, that's pretty decent. Let's go for, what else we got here that's good? Morale of armies plus 5%? Sure, why the hell not? 46 days to get that done. Look at this. Boom, already finished. Fantastic. Oh man, look, all of these take so little time. Maybe we should just work on tax to start off with, and just get a shit ton of gold, and then build all this stuff up, because we're not going to have these slaves forever. In fact, we've ran out. They're gone. What is that? Precious metal. Oh, that's giving tax income. Oh, nice. Okay. That's what you get if you oversee construction. Obviously, there is... It gives it a secondary effect. So overseeing construction is fairly pointless unless obviously in the base game you've got a lot of gold to work with. Otherwise, you know, you're not really getting much for it, and you're not collecting taxes either, so you're actually directly missing out on something there. Man, levy size plus 10%. So I do like that additional thing that overseeing construction does, besides just give you a build time modifier. I think that's a nice little feature. Basic mage school, it's 1 gold, it gives us 50 mages. Absolutely. And we were absolutely blitzing through the Transcendent Architects. We've already got 1,000 renown there. Lose 3,000 to level up because we are, what? Shrewd, Mystic. Learning gives us plus 13, which is nuts. That's crazy. So we're going to be able to get through the society in no time. Obviously, we got high influence as well. I don't know if that affects anything. Like I said last time, I did have a look through the files and couldn't actually find anything. But we hopefully level up to those top ones, become like most Transcendent or whatever, and then... maybe get up to level 4, maybe even level 5 at a push of the mage skill. Then these monkeys, oh, they are going to get what's coming to them. Thank you all for watching. What a weird episode. This is very peculiar. This may be going on break, like I said. It depends how much time I can get to obviously pre-record episodes. I don't like doing pre-recorded content anyway, because I can't work on your feedback, or I can't act on what things people have suggested in the comments, or implemented alterations and things like that. So that will be maybe going on break for the next sort of... it's going to be less than a week, let's put it that way. Maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 days. I'm not really sure. Depends on how much time, like I said, I can get to maybe record some of these other ones. Other 2 series are going to carry on as normal because they get, you know, the most views. So I got to be a bit more careful. I'm not just going to piss off 70% of the people because I want to carry on playing as a Sload. I do want to carry on playing as a low because I think we've got to a really interesting point of the campaign. So it's kind of a shame. But hey ho, let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made the series possible in the first place. And because I am going to be going away for a few days, Patreon still haven't updated their list. I will try and get something done. I will manually go through like my emails and the notifications of people backing. I'll try and work out what the list should be. They're still processing that, so that's a real shame that it's just sort of fallen at the wrong time. But I'll try and do my best with getting this list up. I apologize if you're not on this for the next sort of couple of days or so, because I can't update it. Shout out to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Daniel, Blurry Bunny, Sedini, Conspire C, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Palvis Presley, Serthal the Swede, Soragon, Toby Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backers, and Zazzy7011. Thank you all for your support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for being the channel. channel possible in the first place, and thank you for not forcing me to take just horrible sponsorships that I get emailed very frequently now. I don't have to deal with those people because you guys are here helping out. Thank you, much appreciated. Big shout as well, of course, to Asro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, all of this was UK, Arachnid44, Betsmas Max, Ben Troke, Sadini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunconnie217, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Ice the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, Johnny No, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Llewellyn Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pan Samu, Pant Pearl, Smokeworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico 2. Thank you for your support. Thank you for making this possible. It's fucking slowed. They're actually going to kill me.